Hello everyone, Mopar.84 here with the Sinister 6. I know it's been a little while since the last video, so there's been some changes to the car. So I'm going to go over a few things in this video. The first thing I'm going to go over right here is remote start. I did finally get it installed through the dealer. I bought it through the dealer for $300 and then it cost $300 to install it, so $600 total. But it helps me a lot here in the winter where I live. So let's go ahead and get that remote start for cold start. Sounds pretty good for a V6. So the next thing I want to go over that's changed on the vehicle is right under this air filter right here. I already loosened it up so I can pop it off quickly. So I got this 3-inch flexible air duct from Spectre Performance. It's like 20 bucks at AutoZone or Advance. And with that, I was able to hook it on the back side of the headlight. If you remember, I took out the little caps that come in the headlights and put in those Merrick Motorsports rings. Again, if you like those and you haven't seen my video already, go check that out in my videos. Also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. But basically what this does with this tube is a 3-inch flexible air duct, again, so you can kind of route it how you want. I don't know if you can see very good in here, but this is the tube going down here. And basically I've turned it to where the airflow is coming in under the filter, so that way water that comes through there comes through under the filter, drains right out the bottom. There's a crack down there in between the air box and the side of the car, the metal. And same with snow where I live. I was getting snow on the air filter and water when I didn't have this air duct in here. So this is a must. It's only 20 bucks if you take that headlight cap out. That allows that ram air, cold air to come into your airbox and charge your airbox. So it is something that you probably want to do is get that extra air. But if you do, you definitely want to get this little flexible pipe for 20 bucks. And you can basically route it however you want. The other side is just open. I just left it open on the other side. But on this side where the filter is, I needed to route it to where that water wasn't directly hitting my air filter. My air filter stays dry. I run it in heavy rainstorms. I run it in snowstorms. Not a problem, because if snow gets through here, it's going to melt and go out the bottom. Water, it's just going to go right out the bottom. You know, your filter can get a little bit wet, but you don't want it soaked. So that's definitely something you want to get on there. And again, it just sits right under the filter there, and it's not really hard or anything to get the filter on the way that I've routed. The filter's already back on. I just got to tighten it up. So let's get on to the third thing that's changed, and the main thing. Okay, so I had the Ripp oil catch can mounted here. As you know, in a previous video, if you didn't see that video, go check that out. I still recommend the Ripp oil catch can, depending on the miles that you drive. That's the big thing. It works great. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Problem is, if you run a lot of miles like I do now, when I first put the Ripp oil catch can on, I was only running probably about 100 miles a week. Now I'm running 450 miles a week. So the difference is I now would have to dump that can like 2 times a week if I went by the little lines on the dipstick. They're only like this far up in the can, and basically what would happen if I didn't dump it within a week's time, it would be full and it'd be running back through into the back through the engine anyways. So basically it was hooked here and then further back there. And what would happen is it would, within a week's time, it would overflow and run back through in here anyways and run back through the engine. So I just hooked it back up like it was stock. It's just this little pipe right here. That's all it is. You pull this, when I hook it up, you just pull this pipe off, hook one end to here and one end to there. And simple to hook up, easy to run. If you just run your car on the weekend, for sure, get the catch can. Or if you don't mind, open your hood 2 times a week to dump it, get the catch can. Some people like to open their hood every day and check the oil before they go. So, I mean, that's something that probably wouldn't bother you. But for me, with driving in the winter, I drive this car all winter. There's snow and ice all over the hood of the car. I'm not going out there and opening it 2 times a week to dump that can, you know. As I said when I hooked the part up, the Ripp oil catch can, I said that these engines are made to be able to recycle that burnt oil and gas back through the engine. They can get a few 100,000 miles, you know, most today's engines, and they all do that. You know, as far as I know, they all recycle it back through the engine at blow by, and everything nowadays gets about 300,000 miles on the engine if you take care of it. So it's not something that you have to have. I think it's still a good product, and it's something that you should get if you don't run a lot of miles. Just the problem is, if you run a lot of miles, you're going to be dumping that thing a lot. 2 times a week, maybe more, you know, so depending on your mileage. So for me, it's not worth it, especially if it's driving the vehicle in the winter. One other little thing that I had to change. We'll throw another thing in here that's changed. Trying to get the ignition on. There we go. Okay. Right here, you see how my door lock pin is just up level? I kind of like it like that. And basically, I got these off of eBay. They were like aluminum. They were like $7 plus shipping. And it's because I broke one of these off on this side. The reason being is because, again, drive it in the winter. I put the window down. There was all this snow and ice built up right here. And I just tried to swipe it off real quick. And when I did, I hit that door lock pin and snapped it right off. It's just plastic. So these ones were like $7 off of eBay. They're actually aluminum. And they were like carbon look on them, but carbon fiber, but you can't really see it because they only come up flush because they're shorter. They're much shorter than the ones that originally came on the car. But I kind of like it like that, especially since what happened. I can swipe right across there and I'm not going to snap the pin off. It's like that on both sides now. I changed it on the other side. You can see where it's just basically just level. So if you like that, you know, it's something you could do is, this just said it was a universal door lock pin. And I think it said it was for like a BMW. So I don't know the exact size that it is, but I just basically just ordered the thing and hoped that it worked, and shoot, you know, that's good. That's better because the way it's flush like that, I like it. So that's going to be it for this video. There's going to be a lot to come this year. I've already got a few other mods that are ready to install. I've got one thing that I'm going to have to go over in another video that I did to the car. And so there's a lot coming. There's some big stuff coming. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe now. And be on the lookout for future videos. Thank you all, and Mopar Dad 84 out. I wanted to add this just little tidbit to the video for anybody that did like the look of these door lock pins and wanted to get them. If you go on eBay, I don't know the exact person that I bought them off of, but these are 35 millimeters long and 8 millimeters thick. So again, 35 millimeters long, 8 millimeters thick is what you're looking for if you want these. Now I can say, as you've seen in the video earlier, when the door is unlocked, these are up flush with the top of the door, but when it is locked, these are down in that door lock hole about the yay far. You can see the difference versus these are the stock ones. You see the difference in length. So normally that much would be sticking out, even when it's locked, or when it's unlocked, that much of it would be sticking out. This much would be out, and this will be level with this size. Of course, they're aluminum carbon fiber look, but you don't see with this length unless you got like these in a longer length, which you could probably do. These came in a pack of 4, and they said they were for like a BMW. So I mean, they were basically for a 4-door, but they fit on there just fine. but I wanted to show a comparison to the originals. This is the original. It's very, very cheap, and it's just plastic. You can see how that one that's the one that just snapped off on me. And all I was doing is just trying to brush some snow off the door, and I hit that and it just snapped off like nothing. And it's just cheap plastic. And I seen somebody was trying to sell these for like $100 for 2 of these things. And it's like, no, I'll go get something that's universal that'll work. And these are way better material. You know, they're aluminum. You can feel the difference in weight. So I mean, and these were like less than $10 with shipping, everything, tax, shipping, everything. You could probably find them on like Amazon as well, but I just happened to find them on eBay. And I just wanted to go over a little bit for somebody that likes that look with these up level. You're not going to get anything caught on them with them like that. With the door unlocked, these don't come up any further than just level with the top of the door. So, I mean, you're not going to get anything snagged on it. You're not going to break them off. Even if you did hit them, they're aluminum, so they're not going to just break off like these cheap plastic ones. So, again, 35 millimeters long, 8 millimeters thick if you want this exact size. I'm not sure how long the stock one is as far as exact number, but you can see the difference in the video there in length. But I mean, I got 2 extra ones because, like I said, it came with 4. So, I mean, I'm happy with it like it is. I don't have to worry about hitting it or getting anything snagged on it. Like I said, though, that, you know, some people might not like the look when it's locked and you're going down the road, you don't see the door lock pin. It's all the way down in the hole. Once it's unlocked, it's just up level. So, I mean, it's just one of those things that you may like the look, you may not like the look. I just wanted to add, because I know people would be having some questions as to the length of these if they did like that look and wanted to get them. So I wanted to go over that with y'all. So that's going to be it. Just wanted to add that little bit. There's going to be another video coming hopefully pretty shortly after this one. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do this year. I just wanted to make a quick video to cover some things that I've done to the car, get y'all up to speed where I am with the car and everything, little things that I did since the last video. So again, for now, Mopar Dad 84 out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video.